The Town of Light is based on real events, places, and research concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century until their closure. It contains stories which may be disturbing. The characters and names are fictitious, and any reference to people living or dead is purely coincidental. This game uses an artistic interpretation of a former Italian psychiatric institution for dramatic purposes. Please note that mental health services have radically improved around the world. If you think you may have psychological problems, please speak to a local doctor or specialist. The trick is that if you don't think that you don't have any psychiatric problems, you should also seek one.
What's happened? What is this place? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Reality fades away and my skin had way. Wow. Wait, is it the mouse sensitivity? I think it's a little better. Wait. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's mouse sensitivity. Wait. I'm supposed to investigate this place, right? Whatever. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm guessing I'm not the patient. I'm someone else investigating the place. Julia K. distressed. Oh. Oh, it's somewhat connected to Martha's dead. That is very interesting. Mm. Wait, it's reversed. Hmm.
This place. Time. Memory.
Oh, come on. English is your native country. Native English, native language. You could have said something more than that. I want to go there first. This place, over many years, as time passed by, many memories have gathered in the place. You see, I can do better than that. I can do better than time, memory. Wait, I can't go. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the. Okay. Hmm? I thought there was someone here. So nobody takes care of the building? I'm guessing the building belongs to the government now. This place could be a legit horror spot at night, right? Calm woman word. What is that? Is it a rat? Five years. Damn. Bad way to go. Dementia and lung disease. Look at all the windows barred, so people won't escape. The idea, the founding idea.
My memory of those years is hazy, but
I want to read it consequently, chronically. Oh, this is Julia's mother.
the only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
Wow. No jumping. Did I just turn on the power?
Nobody says we can't. Let's find Charlotte.
Hang on. Did I? Oh, I did turn on the power. Okay. This building must be running on janitor.
Let's find Charlotte.
On
She's
janitor.
alone. She's alone
A janitor
in the dark.
is tied on a chair and they hooked up some kind of cord in his brain. What? I get the feeling we have to go up.
Let's search the wards on the upper floor. There's a plan on the wall which shows their location.
Surgery here?
Mummy took good care of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and that surprised me. I didn't understand. At first, I was quite scared. I was afraid that she wanted to hurt me. I lived in constant fear that Mom would abandon her. Because I didn't deserve to live. I didn't deserve to be loved. It's cold and it's dark. Look, she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. Nobody can stop us. Charlotte is a good girl.
Am I supposed to carry it around like this? I don't like dolls like this. What is this? What am I supposed to do with the doll? Just carry it around?
Those lamps could make the room warmer. But Charlotte's not happy. She doesn't feel well.
I think I need to provide a hospitable environment for Charlotte.
Charlotte is cold. Let's take her somewhere warm.
Okay. So we need to put her somewhere and bring that thing can't put her back here. Okay. Wait. Oh, the doll. Just keep looking at me. Here?
This isn't a good place for Charlotte. She'll be cold here. He doesn't want to. Not Charlotte. He doesn't want to. No. In the town of light, he doesn't want to.
Okay. Someplace warm is here, but I can't put him here because there's nothing here to put him on. Okay. What? Wait, what? What?
I saw a wheelchair on the ground floor.
Oh.
It's comfortable there, and we can put Charlotte somewhere warm.
Oh, that's why we need an elevator. Huh? Well. What?
He'll get angry. I know he'll get angry.
Ah.
Charlotte will be comfy here. But it's cold. No, it's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away. It'll go away.
That's the first floor. But the up is one. Ground is T? Like, as in Terra or something like that? I can't get out. Oh, it's like driving a car.
The cold has gone away now. You see? The light. The warmth. We can do it. The cold will go away. It has to.
But wouldn't his eyes be
Now we can
in
enter
pain
the
because of the
ward
bright
where
light?
everything started. It all began in the observation ward on the ground floor.
Ah, okay. Observación. What the? I can't go back. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. I don't think this woman is healed at all. I don't think this woman's fully healed. I can't. Oh! What?
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark.
What happened?
It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak.
Was that schizophrenia?
I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist. She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down, down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive. The door is locked from the outside.
What?
Here, the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Oh. That must be what Charlotte did. Oh. Is she? Nope. Oh my god, don't tell me he did her shower.
He laughed, panted, and slobbered all over me.
Oh my god.
It hurt me when he touched me. I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
What? Yeah, I got the gist on how to play this game.
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive.
Medical examination. No. Examination? Examination?
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse.
What?
Then they said that Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head. Careful, little girl, careful. I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I am writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
So Renee was raped here and got pregnant. And when she was showing symptoms of some kind of, pregnancy-related change, and pain and uncomfortableness, inconvenience, all those that come with it, was ignored. I think I heard something here. Huh? What is that's an examination room, right?
June 1935. After much theorizing and practice in clinics for the privileged, the moment for action has finally arrived. Volterra is the right place. It's an avant-garde hospital, the perfect place for a doctor who really wants to make a difference. November 20th. Crossing the threshold of the asylum was similar to entering another dimension. A world of smells, noises, and images which it is almost impossible to imagine, describe, or explain. August 1936. The situation is similar to that in many other institutions. The department is overcrowded. Hundreds of patients are supervised by a handful of nurses who are forced to tie the more distressed ones to their beds or to radiators. They do 24-hour shifts. It's impossible to work like this. We doctors rarely see the female patients, and it's the nurses who tell us what's happening to the women. The overpowering stench in the wards, the constant din of shouts and voices that are barely recognizable as human, dirty, naked bodies devoid of any dignity. The lunatic asylum gets under your skin and wears you down. I often consider resigning. I feel useless, impotent, a sort of merciful jailer, a mercy that helps no one and only helps to ease my conscience. March 15th, 1938. Dramas are played out before my eyes every single day, and I try to distance myself from them and just do the best I can. But a girl arrived some days ago. I couldn't avoid her gaze. All she asked in her dignified silence was not to be ripped away from her world. And me. I'm old enough to be her father, the father she never had, who didn't want her, who rejected her without even knowing her. I, too, refused what she asked me. I couldn't do anything but add my signature and consign her to hell. A danger to herself and to others, and a cause of public scandal. This was what was written on the accompanying note from the police headquarters. It was difficult not to agree with it. How much more violence must this poor girl be subjected to? Her gaze is so intense, so far removed from the carefree nature which should be the joyous hallmark of her age. I cried myself to sleep in my solitude. I kept thinking about those sad and frightened eyes staring at me. June 1935. After much theorizing and March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble. Have you ever wondered who you are? Yes, of course you've wondered.
Well, all are my answer. I can't just pick one because all of them are my standpoint at the same time. Hmm?
I never had children. I don't think. Let's read it. I must understand. I must remember. She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. "Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake." So many things frightened me. The system that I lived in was built on fear and light. There was no mercy or understanding in the town of light.
What?
April 21st. She's more awake this morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there. She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. He made her smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know I deserved to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then. She was uncooperative during the examination. She didn't want to be stripped and her body remained rigid. Voluntary attention almost totally absent. Probable hallucinations. April 25th. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils. Let's find Amara, and we'll find the full medical records.
It was this one, I think. That's... What? It's locked. Do I need to find the key? Or... I think I saw a key somewhere. I forgot. I couldn't pick it up then. But maybe I can do it now. That's the key what I was talking about, but I can't have it. Uh-huh.
This is the road we used to take. If it weren't for her, in the grounds on that bench in spring, so many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us as she talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me. In the shower, I felt her body against mine for the first time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away. She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why. Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
I still need to go to the com thingy, right?
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
What the? Well, we do need to go to the first floor. I can't fall down here, even if I. Oh, I see. I see how it is. This must be the com word. Eh? There must be a... What? Oh, I see. There we are. Oh. Uh-huh. Hang on, I want to see if I can go to this greenhouse, and I can't.
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain.
This must be a washing machine. They boil the clothes so it kills all the bacteria and stuff.
Keep looking. We mustn't give up. Where could she be? We've got to talk to her. Everything will be all right. But being here now, I don't like it. Come on, let's look for her, quickly. Adele, that little girl has been standing motionless in front of the kitchen door for hours. Poor thing, I gave her some candy. She ate it without a word and remained motionless. I don't think she's very well. We used to see her now and again, but now she's always there. I'm going. The doctor's not here. He's coming this afternoon. Try and speak to him.
Hmm?
Poor thing. Lost in her dreams. She was only a little girl. But nobody gave her a cuddle. They punished her instead. They said she was sick and her dreams were troubling her. They weren't even hers anymore. I need her. But we will find her. We'll find her, won't we? When the water in the shower was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us. Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Doesn't say shower room. Is it on second floor?
Not in this ward. Not in observation, remember? Let's go to the calm ward.
Shower room? Ah.
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms. Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
How do you turn on the... How do you turn on the water? I don't see any valve or... Is it a sensor? I can't, there's no valve. I can't turn the water on. Is it a sensor? Hello? Nope, it's not sensor. Do I have to just force myself in or something? No. Oh, wait. What is that? What is that? Ah. I shouldn't cut it 9, right? Are you? No. Are you? No.
Amara was the only thing Renee had. They separated them. Renee went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody. those injections were a torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And what about her? Who knows where Amara was? They had taken me upstairs into the ward where no one wanted to go. When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm. Montefoscoli, December 20th, 1941. Dear Director, could you please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is getting along? I've written to my daughter several times, but have received no reply. I'm very worried, particularly as I've been ill for some time and have not been well enough to come and visit her. Please kindly let me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can assess the potential discharge of the patient.
We need to find whereabouts or any record of Amara. Dr. C. Maybe a letter is stuck in the book or something. Strange. I thought we'd have what I needed here. Should I follow the screens? The shiver. The screams are giving me chills. First floor? First floor, maybe? God, the sound. Mailroom? Mailbox? There's no mailbox. God damn it. Oh. Is the mailbox around this building? Nothing else was it. Oh, the shivers and chills. The screams are giving me. Oh. Where? No. For fuck's sake. Okay, So the parents sent a letter hoping to know when they can have their daughter back. Excuse me. Okay. And that was to be discussed by Dr. C. And Dr. C's office didn't really have anything. And as for that screaming word, there was nothing else to see. I saw. No, I must have missed something. I better go back to the word. Do I have to shower here again? Is that it? Music's coming from here. I can't use this or anything like that. I'm just looking at it. Might they close all the windows? Because the windows were all closed, she said. What the hell? Okay, back to C. Dr. C. There's no other place to look. This? Surgery, see? Not surgeon, see? What the hell? Okay, I gotta Google it. Stop. Wait. The town of like... I don't even know the title of the game. Hang on. Wait, there's something I want to check before relying on guide. I see. Closed all the doors, turned off all the lights.
Straight jacket on you. They gave you a cold shower.
It's actually good for you.
They suffocated you with a sheet.
What? What?
Tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte. The past was like the present. That doll, that man, the shame. Renee was increasingly divorced from reality. How will I ever find out what really happened? How will I ever find Amara again if I can't even find myself? Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom. This is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
I don't like any of the choices. Certainly not the first one. No. The focus right now is to know myself, right? That gets me nowhere. That's just giving up. So what's the point coming here? The fuck? What is that? No, not really. Who is this I here? Is it me or is it Renee? Wrong how? No, I'm not confused. Well,
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
what is that? Where do I have to take this? The lobby? Here? Here. What? How do I send this letter? Should I leave with this letter or something? Am I done?
The letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to post them.
Archive. Admissions. This looks like an archive. But there's no... So admission is like an archive. But there's nowhere to put this letter. Is it on second floor? But the word is also on the... archive. There is no archive. Aha. Here, take it. I think this is it. Take it. Take it, cabrón. Oh? That's laundry.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. But far too many never left.
Renee. No, wait. Put it... I can't put it back in. I can't put the others back in, but I cannot put this one back in. So this is it, no? Renee.
Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. I'm so frightened here. You were right. I know I was wrong. I understand. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. But now I'll behave myself, I promise. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee. This letter. It was Renee's letter, just as she wrote it back then. But it was never sent. Why? Why did this happen? I received your letter, Mom. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only feel fear and pain. And you don't write to me anymore. If only these words could be my soul, I'd tell you what was happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and tell me what to do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee. Montefoscoli, July 7th, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You have not contacted me in months. I'm sorry, but I don't have the money to come and visit you. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be in Volterra for business. I've asked him if he would be kind enough to ask the director for some news about you. I hope he'll bring me some good news when he returns. But please write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to forgive me. I didn't think. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, darling. Everything will be fine, you'll see. Mom. Montefoscoli, October 12th, 1940. My dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. Every day, I'm anxiously waiting for a letter. Mr. Onofrio's back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he was unable to speak to the director, but managed to see you. I pray for you every day. Even Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. Isn't that nice? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm bringing you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. I'm not very well at the moment and can't work, but I'll get better soon, you'll see. And as soon as I can make the journey, I'll come and fetch you. I know you're suffering a lot, but please be strong, I beg you. Mom will come to fetch Renee, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. The doll. Renee could have played with it while she was waiting for her to arrive, but Renee didn't have it with her. Is it one of Mom's lies? She knew that she'd hurt Renee and... No, Mommy's good. That man brought it. We've just remembered who he is, haven't we? It was Renee who was wrong. The doll's here. I know that for sure. Perhaps she's been abducted like all the others and is locked up here somewhere. Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window. You see? Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her. May the Lord guide your path and keep you from sin. Mom.
So, what now? Oh! I think I need to go to the chapel and, confess and ask for forgiveness.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her.
Oh.
Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights? I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders.
I only obeyed orders.
Charlotte was gone away. Mom will come and get us. She loves us,
I only
even though we're
obeyed
bad.
orders. Won't leave us alone. Charlotte didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Even though we're bad, Mom won't leave us alone.
I didn't do anything.
Charlotte gone away.
I only obeyed orders.
Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Electrocution.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. They've kept her tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
No, we don't know if this is before or after the medical record.
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Delinquency? Prostitution? Renee? It seems so strange, unreal. It can't be true. And Amara? She loved us and would tell us everything. She wouldn't hide anything from us. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and hysterical. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. The therapies removed the light for a while, but also all her will, desire, and hope.
No, never be.
It was torture, but we had no choice. Nobody explained anything. No one tried to help us understand. We were like farm animals. June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swears and curses those helping her, flailing her arms and hitting them. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy.
That's how the reality is concealed. It has all been planned very carefully. June 13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th. Tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
It's A or B.
Calm down. You must be calm. Don't get agitated. We'll make you calm down. Is that the only thing that matters? Is tranquility worth the price of not living? March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Okay, that's why A was not closing.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain. Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend. March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met. I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her, because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renee barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes, and ears. Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renee. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place. That poor girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving, and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. That's why they wanted to make her disappear from my life. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her friend the nurse. I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward. Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed? She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renee was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renee couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
I think that's the end. Wait, it looks like the same building. What? No, it's not. Where's the front gate? What? Okay.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
What the? What? Does it say minefield or something like that? Was I not supposed to follow the car? What the hell? I just passed the point where I'm going to be. Yeah. Is it that building? I mean, why would they show a car, right? I'm fucked, by the way. I can't go back now. I'm going through the rock now. Yeah, I should not have passed that. Oh my god, now I'm stuck here. Okay. How does one supposed to know where to go in this game? Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to follow the car. I think I'm supposed to go to the Charlotte doll. Yeah, I'm going back. Charlotte doll. I think the car was just for a show or something. Ah.
Let's follow the hearse until we reach the graveyard.
Graveyard? That's gotta be it. All the RIP stones. There's the road, I think. So I'm assuming the gate is over there, where the road is. I thought I was Renee. And she's like separating herself or something, but I think Renee is dead here. Oh my god. Please don't tell me this is the graveyard for everyone who died in the hospital. The asylum. That's not a hospital. Huh?
There's Charlotte. My voice, my eyes,
Wait, how?
my ears, my very soul. Let's go and play together again.
Play where? I'm guessing I need to follow the light.
My voice. To say what? Meaningless things. Be offensive to others and get into trouble. Eyes to see desperate people. In the mirror, the shadow of my former self. Gaunt, worn out, they're killing me slowly, day after day. My ears to hear screams, deliriums, threats, and false promises. It'll be all right. Everything will pass. My soul, incapable of living, of fitting into a world which it finds alien. It's moving further and further away from me, always further. Let's go and play together again.
Eh? What? I need to get on the other side, but I know there's a cut open fence on the other side. There is no help. Okay, so do I play with the doll here? No. Now the light continues towards beyond the gate, so there is no crouching. Huh? Ah. Nope. Oh, I'm playing with her. Oh, okay, got it.
I'd like to lose my voice. I'd like to lose my eyes. I'd like to lose my hearing. I'd like to lose myself forever.
Who am I? Am I Lenore? Lene? Am I her or...
We learn so many things at school, and so we have to attend. How would we get on if we didn't? Mr. Onofrio helps Mom. How would we manage if he didn't?
Oh my god, 17?
My baby Charlotte is so beautiful, and she's so good. But Renee isn't.
Oh, I thought we were Renee. Am I going back outside?
A blackbird's eating my head. That's why it hurts so much. I do a lot of bad things. I don't tell anyone, but Mom knows just the same. There are a lot of them. They want to hurt me. They fly. Even Charlotte can't help me. Mom works so hard because I have to eat, or I won't grow. When I was small, I never used to eat. Poor mother. Mr. Onofrio is so nice. I'm bad because I'm not kind. Mom always has to work because it's so cold in winter. When I was little, I never used to sleep. Poor Mom.
I don't even have my flashlight on. Oh. Huh? Huh?
What's happened? What is this place? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
my medical file again. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anymore. There's only confusion. There were some who had scarcely seen me. They thought they knew me and understood what was happening to me and could decide about my life.
What? Oh, here.
Once more, I feel like I'm on the edge of an abyss. What a horrible feeling. My paranoia is hammering at the gates. Everything is exploding, and in the end, I know they will enter and destroy me in a matter of seconds. I won't be here for much longer, but in my personal hell, consumed by fear, which will be directed violently outwards.
When you're not well, I mean, in your head, when you're crazy. I mean, what else am I?
Well, that's that. I can't speak or move anymore. I find it hard to swallow. I can't eat. Then it passes. I feel better. Like now, perhaps. Then the anxiety returns and I can't sleep. I can't stop the intrusive thoughts, one after the other, relentlessly. I suffer from memory lapses. Yes, there are periods I don't remember anything about, and I don't know what it means. It first started when I was with my fiancé, and Bruna was there. They said I did certain things, you know. I'm too embarrassed to talk about them. But I think that's the reason I'm here, isn't it? But I don't do any of those things now, do I? Please tell me, and send me home. I'm sure I'm okay, and I so want to go home, but nobody comes to visit me. Why? Do you know? August 28th, 1942. We hereby notify you of the death of Ada T., mother of Renee T., a patient in your institution. No known relative. Sincerely yours, Onofrio P.
But I'm Renee.
I have no one left in the world. Nobody at all. Solitude is very strange. It muffles everything, slows it down. It's an endless scream that makes no sound. A silent scream. I can't stop looking at myself. I will never leave this place. There is nobody up there for me. These walls have become my skin, and the wretched desperation within them is my soul without a voice. Here, nobody weeps anymore. How I would love to feel life, desperation, anger. I've stopped dreaming, daydreaming, maybe even thinking. I've lived in a reality which has corroded me and has stripped me of everything, even my ability to feel pain.
Eh? Eh? What you do? You do job first. That is how this works. Ah. Eh?
May 5th, 1943. Renee's state of health is good. She is eating and speaking. Her spatial and temporal orientation is good. Therapy suspended. December 3rd. She calmly asks if she can leave the hospital. Evaluate patient for 6 months. May 2nd, 1944. Discharge denied despite a favorable psychiatric opinion. The patient has no home or means of support.
So? Who are you to keep her? Hmm?
May 4th. The reasons why discharge is impossible are explained, and this is how Renee learns of her mother's death 2 years after the fact. May 5th. She tried to kill herself in the night by hanging herself with a sheet, saved by the nurses. Restrained to her bed, she once more tried to kill herself by suffocation. The decision has been taken to perform a transorbital lobotomy.
What? Renee. Niggers. You niggers. You vile, wretched, putrid niggers. Don't you breathe down on me, you nigger. You pale nigger. Lobotomy? Did this actually work? Oh! What? No. No, 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 no. What? Wow. No bleeding? Really?
10th of June, 1944. Operation successful. Patient tranquil and collaborative.
Oh.
Motor coordination capacity reduced, but she's improving. Transferred to the tranquil department in the care of Dr. B. 25th of October. Continues to talk about Amara and her doll, Charlotte. The disturbances of motor capacity show slight signs of improvement. Difficulty walking, not capable of riding, and the nurses report that they have to help her dress, wash, and feed herself. In the summer of 1944, Renee was transferred back into my department. Aware of little, indifferent, hardly ever spoke. One day, she said, "When I find the courage to look at myself in the mirror, I see a young face which is aged and looks at me full of fear." She is a woman now who has changed profoundly compared to the girl that I had under my care several years ago. Only the sadness of her gaze and her intelligence are unchanged. She's so young, just 23 years old, but is lacking all vitality. Perhaps her condition may improve, but probably not. Her life has been thrown away. And nobody did a thing to try to avoid this.
Well, you pierced her vein, so...
Here you live above my mind. I wish you heard that my mind is trying to read yours and easy for a bird. Soon I'll meet you. I'll become the one you love. We're growing, so we're
But Numbnut finds a way to ruin a person and gets Nobel Peace Prize for it? A Nobel Prize for it? Nobel Prize, whatever the fuck that shit is. It's nigger shit. Everybody who gets that is nigger. Vile, wretched, putrid, rotting nigger.
I will find you. I will find you. I will find you. Our home, our heart. I need a face to wear.
So the game-wise, the gameplay is just moot. It's Renee and not Renee. It's someone else and not someone else. It's her imagination, not her imagination, and it's just nothing. There's no point talking about it because it's just that. It's moot. The worst part was how the character did not have any head, and when you walk, you don't even have the body. There are a lot of people that doesn't give you ways to see your own body, but this one just didn't have a body. This one only had walking sound and just a view placed where heads are at. And at some point, you get to see your body as a, cutscene or progression. Then they only show you the body. Or should I say, they spawn the body. And the body looks down as far as it could in order to see the doll or what have you. And there you can clearly see that it's headless. Even then. So you can, at that point, you just know. You're a flying invisible viewpointer. You're not a person. You're not anything. And that constant footsteps just makes it even worse. It's like, it's just beyond. This isn't jank. The game's jank. There's jank. Not little, not too much. It's just jank. But that's not even the main issue. The main issue is that it's moot.